Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Chanina. Hey girl, hey. Y'all, let's start off with a prayer card. Today, let's see. So I'm just going to randomly pick one because I mixed them all up by accident. But this one says, Jesus said to his disciples, I tell you not to worry about your life. Don't worry about having something to eat or wear. And that comes from Luke 12:22. So y'all, we are starting off a new vlog, and so Olivia's already off to school, and I just came from the mailbox. I was waiting on my license because I had to update my address. So I did that like last week sometime, so I just got it in the mail today. So happy about that. Girl, I could have been updated the address, but in the beginning when we first moved here, I wasn't really thinking about it because I had just updated my address to where we were previously staying at. And I paid the extra for it not to expire for so many years. So, girl, I wasn't really thinking about it, but I needed it to be updated this time because, y'all, I'm in the process of trying to do something, and I needed my address to just be up to date because I don't want there to be any hang-ups on my end. So hopefully it turns out great and I'll get to share it with you guys, but for right now I don't want to jinx anything, so I'm not going to share it. Other than that though, so girl, I'm trying not to be in a mood today, to be honest with y'all. Like, a lot has been going on behind the scenes that I have not been sharing with you guys because I wanted to go through the storm and be done with the storm and then tell you guys about what was going on. But this is a long storm, okay? And because I don't have anybody else to talk to, I guess I'm probably at a point now where maybe I feel like I'm about to just dump it all on you guys without oversharing, of course, okay? Because I am a private person, which I am not super transparent on this channel. I know that there are some of you that probably want me to be, but just I guess to be more relatable or whatnot. But y'all, I've never been that person that just told all my business, but there are some things that I don't mind sharing. It's just that my nature is to keep things private. So sometimes I might mention it in like passing or something, but you know, it just takes me a minute to come to when it comes to telling people or sharing things with people. And, you know, it's not anything that I'm ashamed of or nothing. So I don't even know what the problem is a lot of the times. But anyway, y'all, like I said, I'm trying not to be in my feelings today because I have been on the hunt for a job, y'all. Yes, I have not told y'all about this, but I opened up my email today and I got another email saying that I wasn't chosen as a candidate for the position, that they went with another candidate, and I'm trying not to let that discourage me. I have been on a job search since the very beginning of August, right when I started to somewhat mention to you guys that I was in my feelings, that something was going on, and I was starting to be depressed and all those things. That's one of the things that I was talking about, is becoming completely jobless, y'all. Back in the beginning of August, girl, when I say I'm gonna just say the middle of the summer is when things just kind of got out of control and just stuff just started happening. And then I think the hammer hit the nail on the head when the end of July came, right? And girl, that kind of just blew everything up at that point. So basically the car was repossessed. I'm quite sure that some of you have picked up on that by now with me saying that I'm waiting on the bus from the store and stuff like that. One of y'all even asked me in the comments, but I didn't respond. I did heart the comment to let you know that I saw it, but I didn't respond. And the only reason I didn't respond is because I was still in my feelings, girl. I had so many feelings going on around that time that I couldn't even, I did not want to come on here and fake the funk, right? And just start speaking out of anger and just sugarcoating stuff, and there's a lot of things I didn't want to do, so I just stayed away from the topic and cried my tears behind the scenes. Okay, so basically, before I did that, before I did the PC check on my computer with y'all, if y'all hadn't seen that video, go check it out. But before I did that video, I had no idea that my computer was not going to be compatible. And I was actually in the process of waiting on a client to come on the portal so that I could go ahead and sign up for it, because I had lost my contract that I had with my previous client in the beginning of the summer, basically. I acquired a couple of no-shows because of a lot of different situations that were happening all at one time. And I had to do what I had to do in that moment. And girl, the repercussion was me, or the consequences of that was at eventually me losing my SOW, right? So I was okay with that because I was still doing deliveries. I started doing that full time. And I was okay with not working on a platform. I wanted to take a break anyways, because I had been working on it for so long, doing customer service, inbound calls for so long, and I was starting to burn out on it. So I was okay with the break. I knew that, you know, I just had to wait a little bit and then I can jump back into another class, or so I thought. Okay. Girl, it wasn't until the PC scan that I realized, well, dang, I can't even get back on the platform until I update my system. Now, I had already gotten over all of my emotions with even losing the car, and of course with us losing the car, not being able to do deliveries, because that's essentially what I was doing full time after not being able to work on the platform. So I had got over my hill of emotions for that. But then when I realized I couldn't even work on the platform no more, that created a new set of emotions, right? A new set of disappointments, a new set of a whole lot of things, okay? Me basically reevaluating my whole life, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I was just reevaluating everything. Like, what did I do wrong? What could I have changed? What could I have done better? Like, just a lot of things on my end. And then, of course, you know, being married and everything, a lot of things on my spouse's end, you know, just being honest. Like, I was just questioning the whole everything, okay? So, in my feelings, but at the same time, was still looking for a job, because at this point, I mean, those were my two main sources of income, you know, doing inbound calls and doing deliveries. And I shared all that with y'all. I took y'all with me on my deliveries. We've done work from home. Y'all listen to me take calls. So if you've been around for a while, you know that, you know, I've been working slash stay at home slash work from home mom for a minute. Okay. So I haven't been out of income for a minute. This is the first time in over 6 years. No, I would say in about 6 or 7 years or so where I haven't had an income. And, you know, I guess I could count YouTube, Google AdSense as an income, but to be honest with you, it fluctuates so much that I don't really count it as an income. I just count it as extra money when I do get a payout, because at this point, it's even now to a point where I guess they're not paying as much anymore, or I don't know. I've noticed that a lot of other channels are experiencing the same thing, where the views aren't viewing really and the revenue isn't revenuing, you know. And in all transparency, I consistently made a ad revenue payout every month for the past 3 years, and as of August as of July, it's now like every other month. Like, I'm not even getting like a payout every month anymore, you know. And so, you know, girl, life has been lifing, okay? Life has been lifing. A lot of changes are, I mean, have to be made. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to break up with my cable company. because they're hell of expensive. I don't even know why they are as high as they are. But I mean, I have to keep the internet. Don't necessarily need the phone right now because I can't work on the platform. And I mean, I suppose I could get another work from home job, which, to be honest, I've been applying. And see, that's the thing. Like, even though I've been at home, I've been looking for jobs, and pretty much I've been applying for everything, y'all. Like, I had my picks in the very beginning. Okay, I'm gonna say this because I didn't just start looking for a job. I've been, even when I was taking calls and stuff like that, I have a resume on Indeed, right? And I keep it pretty updated. So even while I was taking inbound calls, when I started to feel the burnout, I jumped back into looking for jobs, right? And then I really started looking when we had the transportation, because Uber Eats and DoorDash, that was supposed to be like a little side hustle, right? That wasn't supposed, because it's a lot of wear and tear on your car and stuff like that. So that was supposed to be like a little side hustle. It wasn't supposed to turn into a full-time situation. So to minimize or to change that, you know, from being full-time back to part-time, I was looking for places of employment. And I was being picky in the beginning because I already had income coming in. But y'all, it's October. I have yet to find anything, and now I'm applying to everything, okay? The only restriction that I have, that I've always had since I've had Olivia, is I can only work certain hours. I feel really strongly about leaving her here by herself. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be gone before she's at school, and I don't want to be coming home after she's out of school. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I need to work while she's at school. Sorry about that, y'all. A presidency emergency test came through. But anyway, but yeah, so I'm in a position where, because her dad's schedule is not really flexible, really. So I've always been left in the position where I have to pick and choose jobs based on the times that I'm available to work, or just hope that someone hires me and is okay with the times that I'm available to work. I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, we all know if you have a child, the school, you know, requires a parent, even, you know, elementary. I used to have to do that all the time, but a parent had to be at the bus stop, all that stuff, right? So that was elementary. She's in middle school now. And I just don't feel comfortable not making sure she's getting to school safe, or making sure that somebody's here when she gets here. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was younger, me and my brother, we did stay home by ourselves, but we had each other to look out for. She has no one. So I just don't feel comfortable with it. So y'all, hopefully something comes about, whether it be whatever it is, you know, whatever God has in store for me. Because at this point, I don't know what to think. I'm trying not to be negative about the situation. I'm trying not to have any like negative thoughts about anything. I'm just trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to do, y'all. Like, I guess I'm trying to do anything except for be sad, mad, and depressed about the situation, which is what I was for the whole month of August, okay? And going into December. I mean, not December, September. Like, I couldn't even really, truth be told, I couldn't even really, my birthday came and went, right? And I couldn't even be in the mode that I would have been if I wasn't in this situation. Like, as far as being excited for it and looking forward to it and all that, it just seems like once everything just kind of started going to the left, every plan that I had made for the rest of the year went with it, you know? But y'all, yeah, that's what's been going on behind the scenes. So another thing too, y'all, because I know that there's been a couple of y'all on older comments. If you guys see this video, couple of y'all from older videos that have been leaving comments. If you happen to see this video, you know, if you come back and you watch this video and you're trying to get on my website to work from home, yes, I do still have a virtual call center. I just don't market it. Okay, I don't have my website anymore because, y'all, all of this stuff, my income carried a lot of things in this household, right? And me having my business was one of them. So me having my business was one of them. So I still have it. I just don't have a website with a domain attached to it. The website is still up, but the domain is no longer attached, so you won't be able to find it. I had stopped taking agents in for a minute, which was at around that time when I stopped taking agents. I wasn't really getting a lot of inquiries anyway because of how slow it was on the platform, nor did I have any agents working at that time. So, y'all, it wasn't like a thing, you know, as far as like priority at the time, as far as me getting my website back up, you know what I mean? That wasn't necessarily a priority. And although I would love to have it back up and stuff like that, it was honestly just a website full of information and just a formality as far as applying and things like that. So, you know, you can still register to the platform. You just have to email me to let me know that that's what you want to do, and then I can get you started that way. But other than that, you know, that's where I am right now in my life, y'all. And I guess I'm okay to share it now. In the beginning, I wasn't okay to share it because like I said, I didn't want to speak out of anger because I hoarded a whole lot of feelings about the situation, about my household and the way that it was being, the direction it was going into versus the direction that I was trying to take it into. Just a lot of variables just weren't coming together like it was supposed to, and it just kind of all blew up, you know, because a lot of the things it takes two, you know. Anyways, y'all, so that's where we are with that. So anyways, I know I just blabbered for a minute, but yeah, y'all, it'll get better. It will. I have a very supportive family. It's gonna get better. I think I said this in the beginning of me going into this life update rant, okay, that there's one thing that is happening behind the scenes, but I don't want to jinx it because anything could change, anything could happen, and I want to stay neutral with it. I don't want to get too excited, and I don't want to count it out, right? And if I start talking about it, then I'll start getting into my head. Y'all know how we do, okay? And I don't want to self-sabotage, okay? So when the time is right, when everything is in the clear and it's a go and yada 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 whoop-de-whoop, then I'll share it with y'all, okay? So on that note, today's jobs that that I applied to, girl, do you know how long I've been wanting to tell y'all that I've been looking for a job, girl? Okay, now I feel better. Oh my gosh. And here I was overthinking, like, okay, how am I gonna talk about this without going off on the deep end? And you know, girl, that wasn't that bad. I'm glad I waited. There was a reason why I waited to bring this out. Yeah. the next day, and half the day has gone by already. It's almost noon, and I just now have an appetite. I didn't eat breakfast this morning, so I'm fixing me some breakfast now. I'm eating a sausage egg. Well, I'm gonna make a sausage egg sandwich. So doing that. I just finished tidying up the living room. I'm just gonna wait. I was gonna bust all the balloons that are in there, but I'll leave it. It was for Olivia, so I'm not gonna get rid of the balloons. I'm gonna wait till they start to deflate to throw them away. Got the dishes washed, got the bathroom tidied up, our bathroom, since it's the most used, and I'm about to change the shower curtain because I feel like I just want to change the shower curtain. But for right now, like I said, I'm fixing me something to eat, and I'm also cutting up this pineapple because I don't want it to go bad. Girl, one time we had a pineapple and I waited too long to cut it, and it had all kind of fruit flies and stuff, and I couldn't figure out where they was coming from. And girl, it was the pineapple that we had, so I'm cutting that up. It's a honey glow pineapple, and it's really ripe, so I know it's probably sweet, baby. But yeah, so after I finish this, I'll probably, after I'm finished eating, I'll probably go ahead and change the shower curtain while it's fresh on my mind, because sometimes I'll start getting into other stuff and it'll just slip my mind. A little task like that will just slip my mind. So do that and get back on the job hunt. Obviously, that's pretty much like an everyday thing, is applying to jobs. So I don't have like a set number of places that I apply to. I just apply. If I feel like I can match the qualifications with my work experience, I just apply. I'll tell y'all what I did last night though. It's like extra right, or what's going on here? Anyways, so y'all, I ended up breaking up with Temu. I was already kind of giving them the side eye. Hold on, let me, my pan is hot because I don't want my eggs to overcook while I'm talking to y'all. So I was already kind of giving them the side eye a little bit, right? But then, of course, the curiosity got the best of me, and I had to see what the hype was about. So I ended up doing a collab with them and reviewing or unboxing products or whatever. And then I made a personal purchase from them and did an unboxing with you guys. Well, I haven't done any more because since then I have been hearing some stuff about them. The first thing that I started hearing about them was basically selling people's personal information, like their card information and stuff like that. I had came across a couple of videos of influencers that were saying that they had all of these different charges on their card, and the last time that they used their card was when they made an order with Temu or something to that nature. But they ended up having purchases on their card that they didn't purchase themselves, and so that was a thing. And so I hadn't ordered anything from them. Olivia wants to order from them, but I don't want her to order from them without using at least like a gift card or something like that. So she has a whole list of stuff that she wants to order, but I would rather her use a gift card or like a prepaid debit card, something like that, right? Let's see, I don't know what's going on with this part of the pineapple, but no, we're not gonna eat that. But yeah, and then last night she brought to my attention some TikToks that she had came across of people, allegedly, people are saying, I'm gonna use allegedly, okay? Because I don't know this to be facts. I didn't go do my own research. I'm just going by hearsay. So allegedly, Temu is putting malware on people's devices. So I was just like, okay, that's gonna be a no for me, because it was already a little bit I'm not gonna say annoying, but it was already a bit much, the amount of email notifications and text messages that I was getting. I guess I signed up for text notifications and emails at some point, but girl, they email a lot. Okay, I didn't think that it would be like an everyday, couple times throughout the day type of situation. You know, they do a lot of emailing. Okay, they do a lot of notifications. So I had turned off the text notifications, but I was still getting all these emails. Hey, we chose you for this. This ran out of stock. Don't forget, you got this in your cart. You get this much discount if you buy this amount of, like, you know, it was a bit much. Okay. So, needless to say, I did go on there. I deleted my account because I do not plan on ordering from them anytime in the near future. And I also uninstalled the app on my phone so that I'm not tempted. Because let's be real, y'all. Temu was the hype for a minute, y'all, because of how affordable everything was. But it's not worth my privacy. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth my information getting stolen. It's not worth any of my information being sold. It's not worth having malware on my device. It's just not worth it. Okay, so it's not that serious to me. And Olivia even did the same thing. She deleted her account and uninstalled it from her phone. So no more Temu. Had to go ahead and break up with them, girl. Had to go ahead and break up with them. But anyway, so I'm done cutting this pineapple. I thought I was going to need 2 bowls for both of them because I had 2. But it just filled up 1 bowl. So that is perfectly fine. Less dishes to mess up. And less dishes to wash. But yeah, that's perfectly fine. So I'm about to fix my eggs, put my sandwich together, sit down, watch a little bit of this, what I got, what I have planned on Netflix, Well Mania. It's on Netflix. I see the thumbnail all the time, but I never actually watched it. And I'm not even really watching it this time. I'm just really letting it play in the background. I was letting something else play in the background. I forget what it was called, but it sounded like it was a pretty good movie. That was an actual movie, but this is a series, so I'm listening to that. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat, listen to that for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get back to editing this video because I do want to post tonight. I feel like I need to post. Something in my spirit is telling me that post this video today. Do not go so many days without posting. Alright. Anyway, so I'll be back.